Jessica Sabatini, your relationship and dating coach from findingmyreallove.com. And today we are going to answer the question, is it okay for a woman to ask a man out or make the first move? And I know some of you are out there going, no way, that is his job. And I have had clients say to me, if he is not confident enough to talk to me first and ask me out, then he is not worth my time. And then from the very same woman, I will hear, well, he was so cocky, he just came up to me and started talking, he asked me out right away. I said no, because I am not going to date a man with that big of an ego. Okay, so we've created a situation where you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And we wonder why men are so confused and they don't know what to do. You know, a guy is scolded for opening a door for a woman and then screamed at for not opening a door for a woman. They really don't know what to do. And this is one of the reasons why it is okay for us to engage them first, for a woman to ask a man out. We've helped create this confusion, so we have to be a part of the solution. Now, how do we do that? What does that look like? You know, a lot of times a guy might feel a little bit insecure, or just been rejected, or he just, he's been yelled at so many times, he doesn't want to do anything, doesn't know what to say, so he's kind of shut off or kind of closed down, not engaging. And you're out and about and you're like, okay, I'm finally getting places where I'm seeing men, but how do I get something started? So I think sometimes it is a good idea to invite him to engage with you. And how you do that is you talk to him first, smile, and turn your body towards him. I had these apples last week. They were so good. Have you had them? Gee, that meeting was so long, and I just didn't think so-and-so would ever shut up. Can you believe that? All right, so that is how you invite them to engage with you. Now, men are a little slower than women, so you might put the invitation out there and he still kind of hesitate. Not so sure if he wants to trust that. Give him another opportunity. Try again. Continue the conversation and see if he then opens to you. Okay, so that's just kind of getting the engagement part started. Now, when it comes to actually asking a guy out, a lot of women tell me, I can't do it. There is no way. I am terrified of rejection. I can't do it. I cannot ask a guy out. Now, if that is the case, I totally understand. I definitely have fallen into that category. But you can also lay out the opportunity for them to ask you out. So you've invited them to engage, and then you might lay out the opportunity like, gee, I wonder what it'd be like to go on a date with you, or I'd really like for you to ask me out, or if that's a little too much, I was thinking about listening to this jazz band at so-and-so Thursday night. Is that something you'd like to do? Or the new Adam Sandler movie is coming out. He's so funny. I love him. Do you want to go to that? Is that something you'd like to do? Or, gosh, this restaurant just opened up and I'd like to try it. Have you been there? Do you want to do that? So you can kind of like lay the opportunity out and see if he then jumps on it. Guys are also very singularly focused, right? Men can focus on one thing at a time. Women can focus on 15 million things at a time. And it used to be that when men went to work, they worked with men. Hate to say that. And then when they were at a dance, they would say, oh, maybe now it's time to like flirt with a woman. So sometimes a guy's at work and he's in work mode, or a guy's like watching his kid do some special activity and he's in father mode, and he's not thinking, oh, what's my opportunity for romance? Because they're singular focused. Meanwhile, we can be doing work and planning what we're going to make for dinner and checking out the guy at the cubicle next to us to see if he's a possibility. So that's another reason why it is okay to engage and to lay out the opportunity to go out with him, or get him to ask you out, or even feel the free like, hey, I'm going to this. You want to go grab a drink? Want to grab some coffee? Because they're thinking and focusing on one thing, and they might not be paying attention to that idea of romance and love. So those are my tips that I have to offer you today. I would love to hear what you have to say about them. So send me an email, leave a comment down below. And if you aren't already getting our updates as far as videos, or you haven't gotten your copy of 9 no-fail tips for finding real love, I highly suggest you do that. It's totally free. Lots of women have found love just from the free stuff. So you can go to www.findingmyreallove.com and sign up there. Or if that's too many words, you can go to www.jessicasabatini.com and it'll bring you the same place. Again, I am Jessica Sabatini, your relationship and dating coach from findingmyreallove.com. Remember, real love is out there. Never settle for less.